Hello YouTube, this is Morgan, Airspeed Prime here at my next Steven Universe episode review. This one's going to be for Season 4, Episode 21, Line 4, Alternate Ending. This episode leaked by probably the weirdest way I've ever seen an episode leak ever. Just some person happened to have the episode and record it, and we now have it. So, yeah, the quality in which, obviously, if you've seen this and watched this, isn't great, but you get the core of the episode, and it's fine. Now, as for the episode itself, I don't think it's particularly strong. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's particularly good either. I think this is just average, like a lot of this season, and it just kind of adds on to that growing, I think, mentality within the Steven Universe fan base of just, what is this season? What are we trying to do here? Why is nothing happening? Why are we on episode 21 out of 26 in this season and very little has happened? Why is this taking so long? Because episodes like this would be perfectly acceptable if it was among scattered, solid episodes, where we're really learning, notable things about the characters, about the lore, the story, the plot, anything like that happening. But the problem is, this comes after, so many episodes of just, what's going on? What are these episodes about? And so this one being a line episode, the fourth line episode, and you have expectations because of the title of the episode. And then this is what we get. This build up to a potentially notable reveal, and it's just, oh, they made two tapes. One in case Steven happened to be a girl, one if he was a boy. And the name, if he was a girl, would have been Nora. Okay. That's all there really is to this episode. You can go in depth in terms of, Steven, and how, how eager he is and intense he is about learning what this destiny and this expectation that's upon him is. But fundamentally, it comes down to the problem with most of the episodes this season. And the problem has been, Steven doesn't know Rose, Steven doesn't know Rose, Steven doesn't know Rose, we as the viewers don't really know Rose, and so the problem is that the show hasn't presented us enough about Rose to really have us maybe we as the audience don't even know more information than Steven necessarily, and so we don't have an extra insight into oh, Steven's dealing with this but we have information, or vice versa. It's just we are both in the dark about Rose, and they're just continuing to set up stuff that is just oh, here's this time period that no one except characters who aren't talking about it are talking about, and everyone is just confused. So yeah, I really don't think there's a lot to this episode. Even the line aspect of this episode wasn't necessarily all that interesting. I thought when the name Nora came up, are they going for some sort of interesting reveal where Nora is actually Lion's actual name or something like that, and then the reveal was just that, oh, is half of Rose is Line or something like that, but they didn't do any of that. I think the biggest takeaway, surprisingly, given that they didn't really address it all that much, is just that there's a pink hand ship in the desert, which is where Line was found, and is where they went to unlock with the key. But yeah, as an episode where they set up, here comes a big reveal, here's a key, here's a search for the key, here's the notable place in the desert, just a videotape that was basically the same except with a different name, was not really anything worthwhile at all. So right now I'm in a position with this show where I don't have a clue I don't have a clue what the writers are thinking with regards to the direction that they're taking this show. It really feels like they're absolutely making it up as they go along, that they almost don't have a plan for this show. And it's just, next episode, Steven gets a key, and it turns out there's a different videotape. His name would have been Nora if it was a girl. Blah. This was just I don't know what else to say about this episode. Right now, the quality of this season has got me just really, really, really low expectations with this show right now, and it's frustrating because obviously when I started reviewing Steven Universe, it was in such a great spot with like Steven versus Amethyst, the lead into like the finale of season 3. But since season 4, like there's only been a handful of episodes that are even like notably, good, let alone like really, really good episodes. So I've been let down, and I think more and more the fan base is beginning to get to that point, and I think it's very hard to defend the show right now with where it is and the quality of the majority of episodes. It's very difficult to do that. We have 5 episodes now left that we still have to see, and no sign immediately of the plot properly coming into play. No clear setup about what's coming up in the finale, because we've got, as far as we're aware, under an hour of this season left, counting all the episodes. They're all 11 minutes long, there's 5 episodes to go. Under an hour of Steven Universe left this season. They need to do something, and quick, sooner rather than later. Like, I think like they almost need to do like 3, 4, maybe even all 5 of the remaining episodes finale setup and the finale itself to make this work. Unless it's a slow setup for the end of season 4, and then season 5 is just going to be plot the season. I think that is the only way that they can anyway make this work. That basically season 4 is just going to be this write-off, that it was just all these weird ideas that didn't work, and it was just set up for the plot properly coming into play in season 5. So in the comments, let me know what your thoughts were on the episode and my review. But yeah, that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.